Why do I choose to travel alone? Is a question I get pretty often. What is it about solo travel that is so freeing and what appeals me so much to it? Well, I'm here to tell you why. From Southeast Asia all the way to South America, I have had a dream of exploring these lands for quite some time.
I think it's super important to really emphasize the value and importance I find in solo travel. I often get all of these mixed reactions when I tell people I prefer to travel alone, and I do. I really do. I really do prefer to travel by myself. I don't know if somebody will ever cross paths with me that I will enjoy having as a travel partner, but as of now, I enjoy being the one to call the shots. I enjoy being the one to live the life I want to live and to do what I want to do. And I think that that's fine. So travel has always been a thing that I've genuinely wanted to prioritize. I think it's often, times are changing now, but I think it's often a taboo to prioritize travel, isn't it? So, everyone is prioritizing buying a house, getting into a relationship, having kids, getting married, all of these traditional life milestones. But to be honest with you, I only ever prioritize travel, seeing new countries, immersing myself in new cultures, and I don't see the value of having stuff. It's not something that I desire. So in my family, and especially in the Latino community, prioritizing travel and not prioritizing these life milestones has its negative perceptions, to say the least. But I honestly just really value travel because to me it is the most beautiful thing that you can possibly do with your time, to just explore this world, because I really had this realization in life, and it's not a realization, it's true. We're all gonna die. Like 1,000 years from now, none of us will exist anymore. And I just think it's so sad how so many people go through their whole lives doing things that they necessarily don't want to do, but they just believe are these life milestones. And yeah, I guess I'm just more in a state where I do want to pursue my dreams, and solo travel is genuinely my dream. Solo full-time travel is something I have chosen to pursue, to prioritize, and to make the focal point of my life. I'm about to be 26 years old. I currently have this traditionally really good full-time job, but I don't see my life going in that direction. I've been asking myself over and over again, do I see myself living the life that the higher ups at my company are living? And the reality of the matter is no, I don't. I don't see myself going through life and claiming stability, right? I've never seen myself as somebody who's valued stability. I've never seen myself as somebody who has enjoyed the thought of stability. Instead, I'm somebody who fantasizes every single day about flying to a new country. I fantasize. I during my lunch breaks at work, I plan my trips. During my time off, I'm recording videos of me talking about planning my trips. And I am so over feeling sorry about being so passionate about travel. I do recognize that I am fully privileged to have this opportunity to save enough money to be able to go and travel. But to be honest with you, I am unapologetic about wanting to travel. I have gotten to the point in my life where I've really started to ask myself, why am I holding off on the things I desire? I feel for some people, retirement never comes because they die, or they're just going to continue working for the rest of their life. And I see travel for me as something I should be doing all the time. I don't see travel for me as this luxury that I should probably be able to do 3 weeks out of the year if I'm lucky. I see travel as an ongoing, stable lifestyle for myself. That is my form of stability, because mentally I will not be stable if I'm not traveling. And I think that it's like this constant contradiction that I have in my head, because if I'm not traveling, I'm not stable. But if I'm traveling, I'm not stable. But stability, what really is stability? What really is stability? And stability is really just what you define it to be. Stability is only what we define it as. And for me, I will never be stable in a life that is not prioritizing travel. So I'm choosing to prioritize my dreams, my travel dreams. And I am so excited to share this with you guys, whoever the heck you guys are, whoever subscribes to my channel, because travel is honestly my passion, and I'm going to create a life for myself that revolves around it. Like, I just know I am, because that's the only way I could really live my truth and be happy. What is happiness? What is happiness, and how can we define happiness for ourselves? Well, to be honest with you, I really believe happiness comes from within. And happiness is allowing yourself to explore the deepest desires of your souls. Well, your one soul. Anyways, so allowing yourself, what is it that you want? Say you want to pursue music, acting, travel, in my case, writing a book. Say you want to pursue whatever your dream is that you're aiming to pursue. Why do we live in a world where we tell our children and we tell people to pursue safer dreams? And I'm guilty of it. I'm totally guilty of it. I have a master's degree in a field I'm not really passionate about. I am totally not passionate about biostatistics, but it's a stable career path, and I chose it because of the stability. Because I'll be able to get a job making decent money, but where's my soul at the end of the day? Who is a man to gain the whole world but he loses his soul? And I love that quote because it's true. If you're dying on the inside and you're dead on the inside and you're just making all this money and living this routine life of just working this job that you don't love, what is the joy? What is the point? And what is the value, honestly? And I do want to state a disclaimer. I understand certain people don't have the ability to travel. I understand that it's a much greater challenge for certain people to travel. For example, if you have kids, or you're just born in a really, underserved income community. But I really do believe most people in the United States have the decision and have the opportunity to travel if they really put their mind to it and they prioritize it. Of course, if you prioritize buying a house, if you prioritize working a career, that's great and that's awesome for you, and you should do that, and that's something that's close and dear to your heart. And if you're not doing it to please other people, then by all means do that. But for me, I don't really have much joy being brought to me unless it involves me living and exploring in other countries around the world, and I want to be able to have the freedom to do that. So I am taking this leap of faith, and I'm so excited to see where this takes me, because to be honest with you, I really think I've put this off too long. What is the journey? I'm super excited to share that with you guys. So next year, after I'm done working at this company and saving as much money as I possibly can, I will be going down south. I will be traveling from Mexico City all the way down to Buenos Aires, Argentina. This has been a huge dream of mine for so long, and I'm so excited to make this come true, because honestly, there's nothing more in this world that I want to do than this trip. So it's why not do it? I'm only 26 years old. This is the time for me to do this leap of faith and take this leap of faith, and I'm so excited. It really, I'm not even so much, I am very excited for the trip, but I'm almost more excited that I'm allowing myself to do this, because I feel like over the past year to 3 years, honestly, so one thing that's an important thing to know about me is I did travel. I traveled Southeast Asia and Australia for a year back when I was 22. And I worked so much to do this trip. I worked for months at a nursing home and making $10 an hour. I took all the overtime I can get. I was a full-time student. It was crazy. But I know through this experience, I know that full-time travel is for me. And I think it's really important to ask yourself too, like, is full-time travel for you? Because I do think there are a lot of people who are totally cool only traveling 3 weeks out of the year, and that's totally fine. But for me, it's not. For me, I need it like all the time. I really truly need the freedom of travel. How many times have I said travel in this video? I wonder. Like, honestly, you guys should play don't do that. A drinking game. Can you imagine for every time I say travel? But don't do that. Drinking is bad. But anyways, so I honestly am just so excited to share this with you guys, just to see where these videos take me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm so excited to see where this takes me. Namaste and God bless.